Hello. So this is another post for late night, but that means it's just late night thoughts with Jade, which can be fun or entertaining or both or however you take it. But as Easter is wrapping up, I was thinking about the life of Jesus and just his death and resurrection. And you can disagree with me on this point, but I really think that there is quite a comparison between Jesus before before being crucified to after he was resurrected, uh, which is rightly so, because I think that change should be evident, and it is quite a drastic change that means a lot for just his ministry, and it means a lot for us. And um, yeah, but just thinking about how his life here on earth before he was crucified, I think Jesus was very serious in his teaching, and he spent a lot of time uh, just trying to prove to people who he was, or I guess just showing himself who he was. And a lot of his disciples even didn't truly believe who he was until after he was resurrected. Because it wasn't until after he came back from the dead that they, I guess, truly saw the power that he had, and I guess really believed the things that he taught, because it was something that was just quite uh, drastic, and it was his promises that he made that was being fulfilled. But yeah, in comparison to his life before and life after resurrection, I think after the resurrection, Jesus is more carefree. And it's interesting because the stories of him appearing to people after he was resurrected, it's just these sporadic times of showing himself to the people that were really close to him, but just moments of him like appearing and disappearing, and or him not being recognized. And there's a story of him appearing to two disciples walking to Emmaus, and they were talking about the events that happened, and he just kind of appeared, and they didn't recognize who he was. So either he didn't let himself be seen, or it was his resurrected body. But they didn't know who he was, and he just walked with them and journeyed with them and let them talk through the things that happened. And uh, wasn't until a bit after that he actually just revealed who he was to them, which is kind of funny that he didn't do it right away, but he actually just let them talk about what they thought about what happened. Um, yeah, it's kind of funny how that plays out, I guess. And even the story of when he appeared to the disciples that were fishing. So they were fishing and they weren't having really good luck catching fish. And on shore, he shouts out where they should try to get the fish. So they try that, not knowing that it was him, that it was Jesus on the shore. But they, I guess, tried it, and it worked out. But it's funny because during this time, Jesus is just on shore making them breakfast, which is just something so normal or carefree, even, or caring, I guess, for his friends. Um, but I just love that picture that they were out there slaving away, and he spends the time to make them breakfast, which is just awesome. That these times that he comes back to show himself or spend time with the people that he had been spending time with, and just to care for them, that he is just doing something so carefree and caring for those around him. Uh, yeah, which is kind of neat in a sense. So I guess my question for the day is for Holly, and my question is, if you were in that situation, or yeah, you were having breakfast with Jesus, what do you think the first thing would be that you would be talking about or would want to ask him right away? Because I bet in that situation, the disciples wanted to probably ask him a lot of things, but uh, yeah, what would be something that you would talk with Jesus about at breakfast? So, yeah, that's my question. I don't know if it's too hard, but um, yeah, it's an interesting thing to think through. So, anyway, I will see you guys again later. Bye.